Hello, welcome to Magic with Melly. I am Melly, you are magical, and thank you for being here. Don't mind me, I'm a little crusty because I just recovered from having a 103 fever a week ago. I'm still a little congested. I have some stress acne, and I just worked out at Planet Fitness, and so don't mind me being a little scrubby. I'm going to be reading tarot cards and also using my intuition. I might be also eating hot Cheetos because I'm a snack and I deserve to eat snacks and work hard to deserve it. Ace of Swords, King of Wands reversed. I'm picking up that with these two here, I'm picking up that someone has a conversation to have with you, but they're holding back. They maybe don't feel like it would be well received. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It might be something that they're waiting for the right timing where it will be better or well received. It's giving someone has learned their lessons. One or both parties have learned their lessons here. If only one side of the party has learned their lessons, then this is why they're holding back. If both sides of the party have learned their lessons, then maybe the conversation is going to be had pretty soon. Okay, someone's going to have to take the initiative depending on where you left off with somebody. So if it was your decision to cut things off, then you're the one that has to initiate. If they were the one that cut things, whoa, the cards just flew all over the floor. So if they were the ones that cut things off, then they're the ones that have to initiate. Someone's waiting, okay? Someone's playing a waiting game. Let's see, what cards do we have here that are appropriate to read? I'm gonna go for the ones that are face up and see what we have from here. Okay. Spirit, there's a lot to say, okay? And then just trust that I'll be reading for the highest good of all. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then just trust that it's here for somebody else. We have the Empress. I have Seven of Pentacles. It's giving a feminine energy that has options, okay? That is maybe allowing themselves to keep your options open. Maybe you've always went for the first thing that showed interest or desire, and then you took that and ran with it, and maybe you had poor judgment in the past. Maybe you just moved too quickly. We have this Queen of Wands in the Judgment reverse, right? Like physical attraction, it's got to be there, but you have to have more substance than that. I'm hearing maybe one of the issues with you and this person was substance abuse, but only take that if that's for you. We have Justice and the Four of Swords reverse and the Three of Pentacles reversed. It's giving it's giving that there has been plenty of thought and careful consideration when it comes to what sort of why things didn't work out, and it's giving that whatever you put your energy to next has a better chance than before because you're different this time. It's giving like it's gonna be different because you're different this time. We have Six of Pentacles reverse, the Chariot reverse, and the Knight of Cups. With this placement, I'm getting lots of fear, like fear of the unknown. I'm getting definitely just someone's really triggered, right, of just like, oh no, here we go again. But it's not always what you see is what you get. For some it is. I'm really getting that you have to communicate your problems and not just run away when you have a problem. And I'm getting patience, like giving someone some grace. Maybe they didn't react the way that you expected them to, and then it's a domino effect of this person's reacting, and then now you're reacting, or you're reacting and now your person's reacting. And then once things settle down, it's just like one of you or both of you realizes you overreacted, and it's like wanting to take things back. And so like realizing it's like a lesson in patience. We have a Two of Swords reverse. Like sometimes you didn't see a certain perspective or a certain part of the situation until later, until you maybe, like, the universe has an interesting way of triggering us and testing us, is what I'm getting. Okay, we have Eight of Wands. Someone wants to pick up where they left off with you, or even just get things moving when it comes to maybe even introducing themselves for the first time. It's giving your person may have been in a situation where they were able to observe you over a certain period of time, whether it's like in a work setting or in a public setting or in a group setting of some sort. Like they've been able to observe you at a distance. And I'm not condoning any stalker energy, but just that if you share space with someone, maybe they have been hearing about you from the grapevine and things like that. And maybe before, maybe one of the problems was that they were listening to people's opinions about you. And they need to form their own opinion about you. And their own opinion about you is that maybe they want to give it another shot. They want to find common grounds with you. Okay. You might have, so here's some synchronicities for you, just extra make sure this message is for you. So like those hairstyles where you have shaved parts of the head, like maybe you have like a mohawk, or like the sides of your head shaved, or one side of your head shaved, or like you have an undercut shaved, or you have like a bald head of some sort. Someone has short hair and someone has long enough hair to put it in a bun. And I know that's like kind of both sides of the spectrum, but it's giving like really long hair and then also really short hair. We have the Emperor reverse. Okay, like someone they didn't realize they were meeting their match. It's almost like they didn't have the self-worth to see you properly. It's giving like someone thought that you were out of their league or something, or how could someone as cool as this person have any sort of interest in me? Like they don't often say good things to themselves. And this could be someone, or you could be someone that receives a lot of heat, a lot of hate, because you are something that is unique, something that is, maybe you have a superpower and others around you don't want you to see it. So instead they dim your light and they insult you when they should be boosting you up. And it's giving like the people around you or your person are jealous, right? They wish they had what you had naturally, that what comes to you naturally is harder for them to come by. And it's just giving a gift, like a spiritual gift. it's just giving like certain things aren't for everyone, and it's like some people just have to try harder at certain things, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just putting in the hard work, earning it. Maybe it comes naturally because you knew who you were at a young age. You know, your story has nothing to do with someone else's story. The Magician. Manifesting. Speaking certain things into existence. And when you know that someone's speaking poorly of you, then you need to speak over those things. So you hear the phone call. Someone's gonna be getting a phone call. The star reversed. This star reverse is giving reciprocation, mutual energy. Look for that. You know, I think there's a lot of energy of perhaps a lot of attention towards someone who doesn't reciprocate, because it's like trying to get to the bottom of, like, trying to validate yourself of I deserve attention, so then you become like obsessed with receiving this specific person's attention, but it's giving you're not paying attention to the people who give you attention, if that makes sense. It's like and quite frankly, if you have enough time to notice how long it's taken for someone to reply to you, then maybe you aren't busy enough, because sometimes people are just slow and they need to process the things that you said and think about what they would like to say in return. Like someone moves a lot slower than you're used to, and so you might rush into it and be rush to conclusions and be like, this person's ignoring me, or this person doesn't like me because they took hours to respond. But what if they have a job where they can't have their phone on the job site, you know? And it would be literally dangerous if they had their phone in their hand. You know, like, just maybe adjust your expectations of when and what someone's going to respond as. Like, don't project onto someone, accept people as they are. So let people show you who they are. So you might expect someone to have like a good response to something, or like a patient to be, you know, good and patient, or, you know, loyalty, like certain core values that you have. Maybe you project yourself onto them and you're falling in love with yourself through the lens of like rose-colored glasses. And so it's just giving lower your expectations, and just like, you don't know what you don't know. 10 of Pentacles reverse, 5 of Pentacles is leaving certain energies out in the cold when you don't get what you want or expected. So if you do have high expectations or high standards and people don't meet them, then you realize that person's not cut out, that person's not a right fit for you. Okay, we have the Magician again. I think I'm going to end it here, of just like manifesting. You might be underestimating your manifesting abilities because you're putting it on a specific person, place, or thing. So you might be like, oh, I want to be spoiled, and then you expect it to be like your husband, or you expect it to be your parents, and it might be a stranger. You know, like, you're still speaking certain things into existence, but you might be looking too specifically for it. And if you just kind of zoom out, you might realize, oh wow, I am actually getting what I want from the universe. I'm just not appreciating it in the ways that it is coming, in the unique ways that it's coming. Yeah. For example, recently, because I was sick with a fever, I was like, well, I need to still be able to make income while I'm sick, and I was just like trying to rush back to my normal yoga instructing schedule, but then lo and behold, I took rest and my entrepreneurial stuff made me some income. And it's like I've been manifesting that I get paid to exist, and it's like it literally happened. I didn't have to I naturally exist as a yoga instructor. I love it. It makes me so happy and passionate, and I look forward to every single yoga class, definitely. But so getting paid to exist, that's like, getting paid to do what you love, it's a blessing. But of course, you can burn out, you can stress out, and sometimes when you take a break and you put yourself in a new direction, or even a new focus for some, or just refocus for, like, tap into your hobbies in certain intervals and you'll notice, like, sometimes when you're all caught up with something or ahead of yourself, then maybe there's something you're falling behind on, and you need to like switch gears. Okay. This was Magic with Melly, the crusty edition. I'm going to crunch a hot Cheeto or two, and I'm gonna call it here. Bye.